Salas, Zach Fremantle, John Polakidis, and Jamel Teffer. And for the Hustle, Pierre Crockrell, he makes his home debut for the Hustle, gets his second straight start. Tyler Burton, Lawson Lovering, Charlie Brown Jr., and Nate Hinton rounding out the starting lineup. Brought to you by Ortho Sound. The Hustle coming in 3-13. They lost their last game. That was Tuesday night, losing to the Motor City Cruise. That was a 135-105 loss. They split 2 games up in Detroit. The Clippers come in 8-11 on the year. They also lost their last game. That was at Salt Lake City on Wednesday. A 128-120 loss in that one. Hustle in the special Hustle and Hounds jerseys tonight as the Dogs are in the building. And that's the first possession. It's a Tyler Burton miss from the mid-range. With Rob Santacola, the first-year head coach of the Hustle, the Clippers, coached by the longtime college coach, and now really a longtime G League coach. He's in his 5th year, Paul Hewitt, former Georgia Tech longtime coach, among others. He's the head coach for the Clippers. Crockrell down the lane and missed it badly with the right hand. Just the 4th game in a Hustle uniform for Crockrell, and his second start. Telfort draws the foul, and he'll go to the line as Burton picks up the first foul of the game. Our officials tonight, Kelsey Reynolds, A.J. Ganelli, and Evan Singletary.
See right there, Burton with the bump on Telfort, and that's what the official saw, and that's what the official. They have to be the only team in the G League who has maintained their nickname, the Clippers. But the name of their title team, the title name of the team, has changed now 3 times. They've gone from Agua Caliente, a.k.a. the Hot Water Clippers, to the Ontario Clippers, and now they're back. And now they're to the San Diego Clippers, which is what the L.A. Clippers were once upon a time ago.
Yeah, they were. This is year 2 as San Diego. But yeah, they've gone through the names through the years. Hustle have had success against them. They're 12-6 all time against the Clippers by whatever name they want to go by, other than Clippers. That is long range, and it goes down. He can shoot it. John Polakidis is shooting 47% from 3, and he leads the league in three-pointers made with 72, make it now 73.
Yeah, he's got 10 or more in 7 straight games. 4 of those are 20 or more, so he can fill it up for sure. Tyler Burton misses right there.
To shoot for Telfort to the baseline. Nice play. Ooh, they're going to get a foul. They're going to call Charlie Brown Jr. for the foul. Boy, that looked pretty clean. Take another look at it here. Getting maybe on the head a little bit. Can't really see much from there. Second foul of the game on the Hustle. Brown has one. Burton has one. Telfort to the line. He made his first attempt. And he gets the bounce on the second one. A 7-2 start for the Clippers. To shoot. Brown will try a 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Fremantle.
Yeah, it's just been a struggle for Charlie Brown Jr. in this regular season portion. Shot great in the tip-off tournament, but the regular season, the numbers have really dipped.
On the drive, Salas denied by Burton.
Great block right there by Burton. Good job sticking with him, even throughout the spin move, and got the block.
Brown in 2 games ago, the last win for the Hustle, the first game up at Motor City, had 33. He and Tyler Burton that night combined for 73 as Burton went for 40. Polakidis, again, the lefty. You can't give him good looks. Man can flat out shoot the basketball. Out of Yale, he was a first-team All-Ivy League selection a year ago. He's hit 2 threes already, and the Clippers have the early 8-point advantage. Time now for our keys to the game. What do you got, John?
Well, we got turnovers. The Hustle, one of the things they do well on the defensive end, they force turnovers at a 19.3% rate. That is third best in the G League. However, the Clippers have the lowest turnover rate in the league at 12.8%. So then you got to be effective in transition. Both teams bottom 10 in giving up fast break points, but the Hustle are top 10 in fast break points. So they got to find a way to turn over the Clippers, who do not turn it over very much. And then the paint. The Hustle, they are top 5 in the G League in points in the paint. The Clippers are 24th in points in the paint allowed.
Both of these teams have struggled on the defensive end this season. Hustle 24th in defensive rating. The Clippers are 27th in defensive rating. Clippers with an 8-0 run here, and now that's going to be a turnover on a shot clock violation by the Hustle. So out of the timeout, shot clock violation, not what you want to see.
Not what you want to see for sure. I was just thinking this about the Clippers because, you know, one guy I'm glad that's not here tonight for them is Jordan Miller.
Yes.
Because that is a guy I remember last year against him.
Oh, and Ty Washington is a guy who's had some games against us.
He could flat out score the ball, Jordan Miller. And then Kobe Sanders, the other one. I mean, Kobe Sanders has had a lot of games with the parent club this year as Fremantle catches the ball, turns, banks it in, and wants a call and didn't get it.
So it's now a 10-0 run. Hinton, nope. He hit the three. So the Hustle up to a 1-for-6 start from the field. Top Fremantle, 6 to shoot now for the Clippers. Telfort pulls up just outside the free throw line, gets a own rebound as it kicks off the heel of the rim, sets up Salas for a three. He hits the heel as well, and Lovering has the board.
Yeah, that Salas three definitely never looked right. Looked like he really rushed into that one.
Nate Hinton feeds it down low for Lovering. Lovering coming off a very strong performance. Three ball on the way, and that one goes down for Tyler Burton. Burton with his first point to the night. It had 40 2 games ago.
Yeah, his last 4, 33 points per game, 58 from the field, 46 and a half from three in just his last 4. So he's really been on fire lately. Fremantle also on fire. A perfect 2 of 2 from the field, and he's got 5.
Fremantle just 26% from beyond the arc on the year.
Says, you can't leave me open. I'm going to bury it every time.
Lovering can't get that one to go down as it pops out.
I like that little push shot right there. That didn't look bad from Lawson. Oh, my gosh!
Hunter Salas was hunting on that one. As Burton misses the three.
That shocked me. I had nothing else to say. That shocked me so much. I did not see that one coming right there. I was like, what? I have nothing to say. For the first time ever, our audience rejoices.
We've got wholesale substitutions here.
Oh, my gosh.
That's nasty. Charlie Brown Jr., the only one staying in for the Hustle. Evan Gilliard, Lucas Williamson, Abu Usman, and Paul Watson all in the game. Watson has played 7 games with the Hustle, but this is his home debut. All 7 of those were road games. Williamson will fire a three, and that was way off.
He was 2 of 12 from 3 in his last game. The last game against Motor City. He did not get close on that one.
Foul called here on Gilliard. Substitutes in for the Clippers. A familiar name, Cam Reddish, the former Duke Blue Devil, and a guy who's got lots of NBA experience, 6 years of NBA experience in the G League for the first time this year.
Lottery pick.
Jalen House at the free throw line.
2019 draft.
Yeah.
Of the Atlanta Hawks.
10th pick. Yeah. House gets the steal, another Memphis turnover. And that pass kicked by Brown.
I believe the Hawks that year, they had the 5th and the 10th pick. And they got DeAndre Hunter also. I think Hunter was the 5th pick. No. Trae Young was Trae Young was the year before that.
Salas again with the dunk.
Yeah, where's DeAndre Hunter? Salas won't stop dunking. Salas missed that 3 so bad, he said, no more, only dunks.
Watson down the lane, gets to the rim with the finger roll.
Nice little move right there by Paul Watson. Kind of caught the ball on the move and just never stopped with it.
Salas cut off by Williamson that time as he was looking for another dunk possibly, and now it's knocked out of bounds by Brown. Clippers will inbound with 11 to shoot. Tyler Burton going to check back in. This Clippers team just lost their leading scorer, Patrick Baldwin Jr. was averaging 21 a game. He just got a 10-day contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. So they're minus him for the time being, along with all their two-way guys. Here's House. He is their leading scorer now, and he does it all off the bench, averaging 19.5 points, and he has not started a game this year. It's all off the bench.
That's a great luxury to have off your bench. It's like, hey, our starting 5, they're struggling a little bit to score the ball. Usman right there. Nice pass right there, and then gets it back. Nice layup. Good job. Execution right there by the Hustle. No, so if your starting 5 comes out and does not play well, okay, well, we just got to go off the bench. You can score 20, and we're going to bring him in. It's Cam Reddish.
House has had 25 or more in his last 4 games. So, yeah, he is instant offense off the bench. Gilliard draws the foul and throws up the left-handed shot. He'll go to the line. Foul called on Salas. That is the first Clippers foul of the game.
And he's not a big house. He's a little house.
No, he's a tiny house.
He's a 1 bed, 1 bath.
He's,
you know,
not much square footage there. 6 foot 170, but he can score it.
He's in San Diego, so very nice. Very nice house.
Still high price.
Still high price, yeah. Yeah, rent's going to be about $4,000 a month.
23-11, Clippers with the fast start. Salas picked up by Watson. House is open.
I mean,
he can't get the bounce. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. Salas steps into a 3 and missed that one.
He kind of has a little hitch in his shot right there.
And now Reddish trying to rip the ball away from Gilliard, and a foul will be called on Reddish. And they will say that he was at gathering, so this will be a shot for Evan Gilliard as we take a little closer look at the Hustle and Hounds special jerseys.
Hustle.
I always love these jerseys.
The Hustle on it written looks like an album cover. Looks like a 90s rap album cover. And I respect that. Giving me No Limit Records vibes.
Love
with the font.
These jerseys every year are my favorite.
I can't believe
all the little dog faces on there.
Look, my dog's got to get on these jerseys. I literally got my dog at Hustle and Hounds 2 years ago. Got my dog at Hustle and Hounds.
Folks can bid on these jerseys, right? Where they go to the website.
Bid on that! A Tyler Burton alley-oop! You get 4 free nights! I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
Here's a turnover on the run again. Burton will try a 3 this time. Comes up short.
Oh, I wish he would have made that. I had something to say.
Hustle with an 8-0 run of their own here.
Oh, wow.
And that will end on a Salas deep ball layup.
Ball never touched the floor. That's a coach's dream on a fast break points right there. The ball doesn't touch the floor. That's literally the 3-man weave.
Burton lets it fly. Again is short. Cam Reddish, corner 3. Rebounded by Usman. Quick outlet to Gilliard. He'll stop. He'll launch. Like every 3 by the Hustle's coming up short.
Gilliard's really Evans struggled lately.
Timeout taken here by the Clippers. They lead it by double digits, 25-15. San Diego on top here in the first. Clippers by 10, and you talked about turnovers. Clippers don't turn the ball over. The Hustle force a lot of turnovers. So far, it's going the way of the Clippers. They're only 1 turnover so far. Only 2 for the Hustle. So neither team turning it over much thus far. But the difference right now has been the shooting. The Hustle just 5 of 16, and the Clippers at 9 of 18.
Yeah, and the Clippers have capitalized on both of those turnovers that the Hustle have had. 4 points off of them, too.
13-7 rebounding advantage also been huge. And this is not a good rebounding team normally for the Clippers. Reddish with the miss. Speaking of rebounds, offensive rebound, put-back attempt for Isaiah Moore, who's a brand new addition to their team. They just picked him up today. Number 31, as you see him there at the rim, gets Lovering.
Lovering's like, I'm not getting dunked on twice. It's not happening twice. And Moore, he doesn't even have a name on his jersey yet. Yeah. That's how new he is.
And literally, it was picked up today. He was with Mexico City and Greensboro earlier this year. So on his 3rd team of the season. Bolakitas can't hit that time. Didn't have his feet set. That was a little off balance. And now Brown, nice finger roll there for Charlie Brown Jr.
Yeah, really good job by Charlie Brown Jr. Almost looked like the defense tried to just fake him out a little bit by just completely not contesting it, but Brown's still able to hold on, lay it in smoothly.
House down the lane, runner won't go. Offensive rebound for Moore. House again into the lane, and this time he'll go to the line as he gets the foul call. They're going to get Crockrell. So House to the line. He is 83% on the year, gets to the line a lot. 6th most made free throws in the league, 10th most attempts on the season.
And he was 16 of his last 17 in the last 4 games coming into this one.
Pass deflected. Crockrell able to save the possession. 5 to shoot. Hinton drops it off. Lovering had it knocked out of his hand, but it still goes down.
Yeah, I think a good job right there. Cam Reddish getting the finger on it right there, but Lovering just too strong, so the ball still goes in. Oh, nice behind the back.
House
just missed it.
With the runner off the iron. Here comes Brown the other way. Feeds Lovering, and this time Lovering is fouled. Lovering thought he was fouled on that last one that was knocked out of his hand that went in. This time he does get the foul call, but this is where it's a struggle for Lawson Lovering. Bolakitas called for that foul. Lawson Lovering, 31%, 8 for 26 on the season at the line. Gets the bounce there. Lawson coming off a 12-point, 13 rebound, 4 block game in the last game for the Hustle. Reddish into the corner, quick release on the 3 for Funk, no. And a loose ball foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Memphis and Lovering.
Yeah, I think they say held right. We can't see it. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he's got his jersey right there. Yeah.
So I think Lovering tried to argue it and then started kind of laughing a little bit.
He knew. Yeah, he knew. He's like,
oh, I can't grab his jersey? He didn't tell me that. Moore hits the free throw. Brown probing. Now he'll try the mid-range jumper. It's knocked out of bounds by Hinton on the rebound. 4-second differential here. Shot clock to game clock. .28 seconds remaining in the quarter. The Clippers, once led by 14, have the 8-point lead in the ball. House now with 5 to shoot. Kicks out. Polakidis, 2 to shoot. Polakidis just got it away in time. It's off the iron. Brown gets it to Crockrell, and his shot is off the mark, and we come to an end of the first quarter. Clippers have led throughout. It's a 29-21 advantage for San Diego after 1. Clippers by 8 after the first quarter here at the Landers Center. Hustle and Hounds night. Of course, people bring their dogs. There's also lots of puppy dogs up for adoption here as well.
I met Lucy and Lily. They're sisters. That's not Lucy or Lily, but the other ones were Lucy and Lily. Blue Sky Rescue. That's where I got my dog. And she was also her sister Susie was up for adoption. Susie also got adopted by a now former Grizzlies employee. But yeah, no.
It's one of the great things about Hustle and Hounds tonight.
Get yourself a dog.
Dogs finding homes.
Yes.
Love to see that. Clippers with 5 to shoot. Salas with Brown all over. Brown knocks it away. Picked up now by Lovering. Charlie Brown Jr. lost it, got it back, and puts it in. Good recovery there by Brown to get the bucket. He comes away shaking his hand. I'm not sure what happened there, but he looks to be okay. Skip pass. Telford fake, and then the jam. Nobody home on that side after the fake. Brown.
Oh, almost a wedgie right there.
Lovering on the floor and
drew the foul, but right
the foul on Telford.
But right there is why, like, you're big, like, you can't put the ball down on the floor right there. So they got a hand in there and got the foul. But if you're lost and you want to take that, you want to turn around and you want to go back up with that.
Both teams at 38% from the field right now, as there's another miss. So neither team shooting well. The Clippers got off to a good start, but they have gone ice cold from the field. There's a turnover on the other end. Oh, nice play there by Fremantle to break up the lob as Burton was trying to lob it for Brown.
Yeah, that would have been an easy dunk right there. A good defensive play by Fremantle to stop it.
Fremantle steps out, pick and pop. Three is off the mark. Nate Hinton down the lane, going to take it himself. Missed it, and they're going to say offensive goaltending. Basket interference against Lovering.
Let's see.
It was like,
I don't know.
I thought
think it was off.
He
it
like
was
pinned
off,
it then
but he
against
pinned
the rim,
it on
and
the
they kind
rim.
of
Right.
kept pushing it over. I don't know. It was a weird play.
Right.
Salas goes to work. Good ball fake. Gets it to Fremantle. And he missed badly. Overshot it like really bad. Had been much smaller. Crockwell on him, but was nowhere close. Brown comes up short again. Lovering, nice offensive rebound. Kicks it out for a Watson three. That one goes halfway down and pops out. Hustle just 1 for 12 from long range. And that's a turnover. Telford threw it away. Hustle. Here's that play earlier with Brown where he lost it, got it back, and then he comes away looking at his hand there and shaking that right hand. But he seemed to be okay since then. Watson again for three. Back iron now. 1 for 13 now for the Hustle from beyond the arc. Clippers just 3 for 11 themselves. Fremantle, little half hook there from just inside the free throw line. That's just the second bucket of the quarter for them, and now Crockwell gets the second bucket of the quarter for the Hustle. Team with just 4 points here through the first nearly 4 minutes of this second quarter. Fremantle, a three off the iron, and on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Hinton.
Yeah, pushing the back right there.
First team foul of the quarter against the Hustle.
That's the thing. Even if it's not much of a push, it doesn't take much when the player is jumping in the air. Just the slightest push, slightest touch can send them flying, and that's enough to get a foul called.
Usman back into the game, replacing Lovering. Jalen House, well, he is aggressive. He wants to get in the paint every time he touches the ball. Turns it over this time, though, on the kick out. Crockwell, Usman, baby hook, no. And the rebound goes to Fremantle. And Here goes House again, and again, it's a turnover. Knocked away by Crockrell. And here comes Hinton. Usman to the rim for 2. And a timeout taken by Paul Hewitt and the San Diego Clippers. Hustle have pulled within 6 here, 33-27 in the second. Well, both teams just really struggling to put the ball in the basket. Hustle 35%. The Clippers 36%. Neither team has made a 3 this quarter. They're a combined 0 for 7. The Hustle 1 for 13 from 3 overall. They came into tonight 28th in the league in three-point percentage at 32%. And tonight, not helping that percentage. Meanwhile, the Clippers, who came in 12th in the league at 36% for the year, they're just 3 for 12 themselves. So the two teams, they combine 4 for 25 from beyond the arc so far in this one. That's not good.
That is not good.
In case you're scoring at home, that's a bad number.
No. That's enough to build Jalen a bigger house. Might be a 2-bedroom, 1-bath by the end of the night with all these bricks.
The one guy who's made threes is the one that just missed that one. Polakita says Usman off the feed gets the dunk.
That's back-to-back buckets for Usman. I'll say for Poulikitis, he hit those 2 early, and since then they have not really let up on him. He has pretty much had someone shadowing him the rest of the way. They're not just going to let him have wide-open looks anymore.
Another steal by the Hustle as Fremantle turns it over. 7 turnovers now, so that turnover battle starting to go the way of the Hustle as Watson buries a 3 and another Clippers timeout. Paul Hewitt back-to-back quick timeouts here as he has seen the Hustle pull within 1 with a 7-0 run. The Hustle have scored the last 7 to pull within 1. They once trailed by 14. Now 7 Clipper turnovers in this game. They only average 12 per game. However, the Hustle force nearly 20 a game. And so they have gotten a number here That is now 6 turnovers in the quarter for the Clippers in the first 5 minutes.
Yes, the Hustle have not led at all in this game. The only time it was tied was 2-2.
Nice look underneath. Telfort gets the easy bucket off the setup there from Polakidis.
That felt like another Paul Hewitt timeout that was like, okay, guys, will you please run the play? And there they ran a play.
6 to shoot. Gilliard, tough shot. Rebound, knocked loose, picked up by Hinton, and he'll get the bucket.
The one thing that is noticeable about this Clippers team, especially whether it's Lovering or Usman, the Hustle do have a real size advantage inside. The Clippers team is not big at all.
Wide open, Fremantle, 3 is short. Hustle looking for their first lead of the game. Gilliard kicks it out. Williamson puts it on the floor. Hinton for 3. Got it!
Oh, so pure from the wing. Nate Hinton, big shot. Hustle their first lead of the game.
Almost another turnover, and you leave him that open.
Yep.
It's not going to miss very much.
You got a little flyby right there.
Polakidis with his 3rd 3 of the game. He's made at least 4 threes in 10 games on the season. Gilliard, nice drive and finish there for Evan Gilliard as he's up to 6 now. That's his first field goal. So now we seesaw back and forth here. And nice job there. Hinton got a hand on it. Hinton had 7 steals in the last game. Williamson lines up a 3 and buries it.
Oh, he needed it. Just 2 of 12 from 3 the other night against Motor City and missed his first one of the night badly right there. Absolutely nothing but net. Buries it.
Polakidis with the 2-point bucket there on the turnover. You mentioned their lack of size. That's where they missed Baldwin, who just got the 10-day contract with Philadelphia. Their leading scorer at 21 a game. That certainly is a costly piece for them to be missing down low. Telfort fouled by Watson. You see the Nate Hinton 3 that put the Hustle on top for the first time, and then the Lucas Williamson 3 ball.
You know, like with both of those, there's no hesitation from either one. It is just catch and immediately rise up and take the shot.
Jamil Telfort at the line. He was on a 2-way deal to start the year with the Clippers. That was taken off for the 2-way, now just on a regular G League contract. Averages 15 a game. Nearly 6 rebounds and 3 assists as well as he hits the free throw. And he's into double figures with 10. Polakidis leads all scorers with 11. Hustle, nobody in double figures yet. Gilliard, his pull up from the baseline, missed, and a tip won't go for Watson. Hustle with a very balanced scoring attack so far, as that 3 goes down right there for Taylor Funk. Taylor Funk with the 3 puts the Clippers back on top 45-42. And the Clippers at 5 for 16. Hustle also 16 fast break points already in this game.
The Hustle do well at that. They can get out in transition.
They average 16 and a half. They've got 16 in this one, but that 16 and a half is top 10 in the league. 16-6 advantage there. They've got a 12-6 advantage in points off of turnovers. As I say that, they now changed it. It's only 10-6. They just lost 2. they just lost 2 points off of turnovers. They scrapped 2 of them.
They said no. Those were not off turnovers.
They actually changed it to a second chance point, so they switched it. They decided it wasn't off of a turnover. They found out it was off an offensive rebound. Knocked out of bounds, going to stay with Memphis. Brown will fire. Got it.
Ooh, nice shot. Rising fire for Charlie Brown Jr.
He had missed his first 4 from distance. He's now 1 for 5, 7 points. With 7 points, he leads all scorers. Every Hustle player has scored at least 3 points. Reddish goes to the fadeaway and hits. Cam Reddish. His second field goal. Brown on the drive this time to the rim for the finger roll.
Oh, I thought he was going to hammer that one with the right hand. Goes with the layup. Either way, they count the same as 2 points, and we're tied again.
House, 3-ball, got it.
Oh, that's an interesting looking shot.
Shoots 38%.
But if it goes in, it goes in.
Brown, that was way short. And Reddish has the rebound. House, nice crossover. Now Brown takes it away. Funk knocks it away from him. Reddish into the lane, knocks Gilliard to the floor and gets the bucket.
You know, bravo to Gilliard trying to take the charge, because that was about his only chance right there. So I give him props for it.
And he's giving up about 40 pounds there.
Yeah, and a lot of height.
Burton, Lovering got a hand on it, knocked away. House on the run. House has more trailing, and Gilliard takes the foul. We've seen a lot of Taylor Funk and Charlie Brown Jr. have been guarding each other. Those two guys were teammates at St. Joseph's, so they know each other very well.
Okay.
A couple of years as teammates there. Funk ended up finishing his career at Utah State, but played 4 years at St. Joseph's.
If Charlie Brown Jr. challenges him and tries to dunk on him, do you think he says, "I want the Funk"?
I think he does.
I hope he does. I don't know what that was, but I'm saying more.
Not sure the officials did either.
Nice defense right there by Burton to strip that away.
Burton on the run out with the 2 hands. .90 seconds to go before halftime. Reddish goes to the 3. Ooh, hits. Cam Reddish just 4 for 9 on the season from 3. He's only played. This is only his 4th game that he's playing with them. Hinton tries to answer, but comes up short with a line drive 3, and Reddish has the rebound. So now the Clippers trying to stretch it back to double digits here. With 60 seconds to go. Salas on the spin, lost the handle, gets it back. Reddish, 6 to shoot. Oh, nice look underneath. And Funk with the reverse.
Nice pass. That's not an easy layup right there for Funk either. So good job by him executing it.
Were you saying it's a little funky?
It was a little fun. It's getting funky. It's getting funky. Shout out to the DOC. If you know, you know.
Dennis O'Connor, Grizzlies Vice President.
Grizzlies Vice President of tickets.
I didn't know you were.
Congratulations.
Is that his song? Is that DOC? Is that his song?
Congratulations to Dennis, by
That's
the way.
Right. Dennis just married a couple weekends ago. A couple weeks, to be 2 weeks ago tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Down in Miami, it was a great time.
I bet it was.
80 degrees every day while you guys are getting hammered by snow up here. Dennis and his lovely bride, Jill. Congratulations.
Jill, she gave me great advice. She in Vegas, because she knows the restaurants. She told me, she said, go to Gordon Ramsay's pub inside Caesar's Palace for lunch. Just go there.
Did you do it?
Yes.
Can't go wrong with a Gordon Ramsay.
And now
place.
I have gone back-to-back years that I go, and I want to go there every year for lunch.
Burton ahead of the pack. Great setup there. Perfect lead pass from Crockrell. And now he gets the steal. House steals it back, though. 1 second to go, and an offensive foul. They're going to call House for an offensive foul there.
It's going to be, he just veered off the path and bumped the shoulder into Burton. But you know what? I'm glad they called that an offensive foul, because that's something offensive players do, trying to get the call, and a lot of times they will.
1 second to go. Brown from midcourt. Good if it goes, and it's off to the right.
Look at it.
Clippers end the half on a 21-7 run to open up their 8-point lead. They once led by 14. It's 59-51 at the break.
a matchup or an opponent or a moment where you're like, oh, I'm in the NBA now?
When we played the Warriors and Steph on the left wing hit like a step back three, like right in my face. Like, I remember watching this on TV, and I'm the one getting scored on.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Baton Rouge, he more or less said Nick Saban and Pete Carroll both told him to take the job, and more or less said Nick Saban told him, hey, I've worked at LSU, I've worked at Alabama. LSU is the best job in the country. He still works at Alabama, so Alabama fans are pissed, and he is advising a candidate to take a rival's job.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Rookie in the NBA, what has that been like so far?
The coolest part is, having a class with you they're all rookies. So if you go to an NBA game, you kind of know a lot of the guys that are rookies there because you went through that process of draft workouts, playing against them in college and stuff. So I think it's cool to have that camaraderie.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Clippers led for most of the first half. They once led by 14. The Hustle came back and did have the lead, but the Clippers lead it by 8 here at half, 59-51. Eli Savoy, John Roser back with you from the Landers Center. Hustle shot it much better in that second quarter. They really got out and ran. They had 14 fast break points in the quarter, 20 fast break points in that first half. That's been where they found their success.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. The other side is, we talked about it pregame. The Clippers and how they've been able to get in transition is, they force turnovers. This is a Clippers team that the lowest turnover rate in the league, and they've got 11 now in the first half, which it feels like the majority of those came in that second quarter, and the Hustle have just done a great job getting out in transition. Two of the keys of the game, turnovers and then transition buckets. Well, the Clippers have 11 turnovers. The Hustle have 20 fast break points. The Hustle also 12-8 leading in points off turnovers right there. Poulikitis, though, you got to watch him from three. A couple of times early, they let him go, and he nailed them. And then they did a pretty good job on him the rest of the half, except for one late that they let him find in the corner.
Yeah, he's 3 for 5 from three-point range. The Hustle just 5 for 19 as a team. They started 1 for 13. They made 4 of their last 6 from 3. We'll see if they can carry that over to the second half as we take a look at the first half numbers there for both teams. Again, neither team shooting the ball well early, but both were better in that second quarter. And the Clippers with the 8-point lead. The Hustle do not have anybody in double figures. Charlie Brown Jr., Tyler Burton, each with 9 leading the way. That is a very rare thing with nobody in double figures in the first half.
No, very spread out scoring, no doubt about it, because everybody for the Hustle has scored at least 3 points, with Lucas Williamson being the one with 3. So good spread out scoring. You imagine somebody's getting double figures in the second half.
The only player to play in the game and not score is Matt Alaco for San Diego. Time now for tonight's 4-point play.
Well, in honor of Jaren Jackson Jr., jerseys that just don't look right. Jaren Jackson Jr. traded from the Grizzlies to the Jazz. He's going to wear number 20. I'm not ready to see Jaren Jackson Jr. in a Jazz jersey. I think it's going to look very weird. Also, I still say number 1. Klay Thompson wearing number 31 for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
First, because he wore 11 for the Warriors for all those years. So not only is it weird seeing him in a Mavericks jersey, but he's wearing number 31. Obviously, Michael Jordan in a Wizards jersey. It's still number 23, but you're an Illinois guy. You grew up in Illinois. It definitely does not look right. You remember Damian Lillard in the Bucks jersey? Yeah. How are we going to remember that? Right? And then you remember Tony Parker in a Charlotte Hornets jersey? Some honorable mention, Patrick Ewing. Now, see, this was his second stop after New York, because he was in Seattle immediately after, but he wore 33 in Seattle. But Patrick Ewing wearing number 6
that
in
one right
Orlando.
there, Olajuwon in a Raptors jersey makes no sense to me.
There was a night I cried at the Pyramid watching Hakeem Olajuwon for the Toronto Raptors do the dream shake and get called for traveling. I was like, oh no, it's over. It's really over. Because Olajuwon was, outside of Jordan, Jordan and like Penny, Olajuwon was probably my favorite big man in the game.
My all-time, a non-basketball one, but my all-time number 1 will always be Emmitt Smith in an Arizona Cardinals jersey.
That's very,
Emmitt's like my favorite athlete of all time. Watching him wear an Arizona Cardinals jersey will never make sense to me.
Yeah, that's very fair. I think most, for me, it could be Joe Montana in a Chiefs jersey, or Jerry Rice in a Raiders and a Seahawks jersey.
Jerry Rice just doesn't look right in any other jersey other than the 49ers. As Telford gets the fadeaway there to push the lead back to double digits, 61-51. So I want to go back. You were talking about you're going to Gordon Ramsay's place.
Yeah.
So are you a Hell's Kitchen fan? Like, you watch the television show?
I don't watch the television show, no.
What do you order at the Gordon Ramsay place?
Gordon Ramsay's pub is, so Hell's Kitchen is also like right across the street from Caesar's Palace. But no, she told me, she said, get the beef Wellington.
There you go. I was going to say, did you get beef Wellington?
So I did. The first time I didn't get it, but so they have a lunch special. You get half of a beef Wellington, and then you get a side, and then you get sticky toffee pudding. And let me tell you, the sticky toffee pudding is, oh my gosh, it is incredible. Incredible. And the beef Wellington, obviously, amazing. Also amazing. The chicken wings are really good. Lawson Lovering!
Three-point opportunity for the big fellow with the dunk on Fremantle. See, because as a Hell's Kitchen fan, I feel like if I'm going to a Gordon Ramsay place,
You wanna
there's
go to
two
Hell's
things I
Kitchen?
got to get. Beef Wellington and the risotto.
Okay.
Because those are the things on the show that like they always, and nobody can ever cook the Beef Wellington correctly. That's what he gets so mad about. And he hates when they mess up the risotto, too.
They
Starts
are
screaming at people.
His restaurant is amazing at Beef Wellington.
I've never had Beef Wellington in my life. I don't even know what Beef Wellington really is. I don't know what the wrap around it is.
It's just
I don't even know if I
bread,
like it,
it's
but
dough.
if I go there, I have to believe I have to order Beef
It's some
Wellington.
kind of croissant, like it's a little flaky, a little flaky. It's delicious, though.
Foul called here on Telfort. So Hustle will get the ball. Rob Santacola up directing traffic here, trying to call the play. Crockrell into the lane, probes, now fades, fires, and fills it up.
Nice job right there by Crockrell, just to kind of dribble around and then, eventually you find your spot and turn and shoot it.
Crockrell in just his fourth game, his second start, as the three goes down right there to extend it back to 9. Polakidis with his fourth three of the game. Burton lost it out of bounds. So for Polakidis, this is the 11th game. This is the 20th game he's played in. It's the 11th time he's made at least 4 threes.
Wow.
And
He's a shooter.
He leads the league in made threes. He leads in made threes, but only 7th in attempts. That tells you how good of a shooter he is.
Speaking of, I hope Cam Spencer gets in the three-point contest.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Next weekend, since he's already going to be there. Grizzlies 3 guys going to the Rising Stars game, and Jalen Wells, Cam Spencer, and the rookie Cedric Coward. They'd have 4 if Zach Edey had played more this year. Unfortunate due to the foot ankle injury.
Another 3.
Oh my
and again,
gosh.
That's 5. And he's 47% on the year from deep. Burton, he'll launch, and he'll hit as well.
Oh, and it deflects off of the... Are they challenging that? Okay, they ruled a tussle ball.
I don't believe it's a challenge. I don't know if it's a challenge or not. We'll find out when we come back. So this was a challenge here by Paul Hewitt on this out of bounds.
So
our officials.
Crockrell hits it out of Telfort's arms, but does it still come off the fingers of Telfort?
Kelsey Reynolds, A.J. Ganelli, Evan Singletary are officials.
You're not going to be able to see there.
I don't know that there's anything that's
I don't know if there's any
clear enough to overturn it.
official Evan Singletary ruled it hustle ball. Now, if it is hustle ball, I will say, where did that ball went out of bounds, not on the baseline. It went out of bounds on the sideline.
Based on the direction the ball went, I think it had to be Telford. Now, could they call? The question would be, will they call a proximate foul?
I mean, he hacked him on the wrist.
That might be what they go.
Yeah, they could call a foul.
I do think Telford actually touched the ball last, but let's see if they go with the foul. They are. Now they're going to look at it some more, it looks like.
Crockrell, I mean, he very clearly got him on the wrist.
Chelsea Reynolds has put the headset back on. These same two teams will play again this Sunday afternoon. Of course, Super Bowl Sunday will be here at 1 o'clock.
I don't even think he got the ball. I think Crockrell just hit his arm. I think he just hit his wrist.
Also kicking off a stretch of 6 straight at home. 9 of the next 10, counting tonight, are at home. Next week, we have another one of our education days. And we'll have a bunch of screaming children in the building.
They are falling
Proximate foul.
Yeah, proximate foul.
All right, so there you go. That is indeed what the call is. They will go with the proximate foul, so Crockrell will pick up the foul. And the Clippers will get the basketball. So Paul Hewitt, he made that decision himself too. He didn't wait for any help. He called that. He said immediately he wanted that challenge, and he was successful with the challenge.
That's a veteran coach.
There is the veteran Paul Hewitt. Now in his 5th year with the Clippers.
We don't get too many G League coaches here who have also coached in a national championship game. You see his Georgia Tech squad led by Jared Jack that year lost to UConn team that was led by, was it Emeka Okafor and Ben Gordon?
I believe that was that. Lucas Williamson replacing Nate Hinton. Hinton picked up that foul, his second. Nate with 3 steals again tonight. He had 7 in the last game. He comes in leading the league in steals at 2.7 per game and has 3 in this one. Nice little give and go there, but Polikitas kicks it out. 3 ball on the way, halfway down, pops out though, rebounded by Crockrell.
Yeah, I think Polikitas could have kept driving that ball to the bucket, and he did kick out to an open shooter though.
Fremantle just 1 for 6 from beyond the arc. Crockrell gets to the baseline, left it short, and out of bounds to San Diego. House back into the game. He'll replace Alako. Watson in for Memphis, replacing Burton. Again, House finding his way into the paint. Nice setup right there for Fremantle.
Yeah, really nice play right there. I thought Lovering had pretty good defense right there on House. That was just an amazing pass right there.
House with 5 assists to go with his 7 points. Williamson lets one fly from the right wing and hits it.
Nice to see Lucas knock down a couple of those tonight. As we mentioned, it kind of been having a hard time the last couple of games from 3.
House again off the glass, too strong.
Good job by Lovering just to come over there.
Oh, what a look ahead.
Wow. Great work in transition by the Hustle leads to an easy bucket, 2-handed dunk from Charlie Brown Jr.
Crockrell with the great look ahead there for his 5th assist. 6-point game. Polikitas. 5 to shoot for Cam Reddish. Hits the back iron right into the hands of Williamson. Watson drains the three to cut the lead in half, 69-66. The hustle coming back here in the third.
And the veteran Paul Watson having a great game off the bench. He's 3 of 6, 2 of 4 now from deep and has 8 points.
Watson in his 7th year in the G League. And that's 3 years of NBA experience as well. The 31-year-old. That one misses. Rebound to Watson. Here come the hustle. They could tie it with a long one here. Inside they go to Lovering. He had it knocked away, but a foul will be called as House had him wrapped up.
Yeah, House just basically hugged him.
Gilliard, Usman, and Burton in for Memphis. Crockrell, Brown, and Lovering go out. So the hustle, bringing it in from the side. 14 on the shot clock with a chance to tie the game with a long one. Burton on the drive, kicks it to Watson. He'll drive it. Watson tried to go to the reverse, and it's out of bounds off of Watson.
Yeah, blocked and then blocked back off of Watson's hand out of bounds.
Hustle with an 8-0 run to get within 3.
Is it Moore?
Yeah, nice job there, using his length. Reddish, 10 to shoot off the screen. Reddish down the lane, out to House. House drives, tough shot, foul called. Gilliard will send House to the line. I mean, you could see why House shoots so many free throws. Like, it's every time he touches the ball, it seems like he gets into the paint. He is trying to get to the basket at all times.
Every single time. He just dribbles around until he can find his lane. He makes the free throw right there.
That's his 3rd free throw of the night. His 63rd of the year. Top 10 in free throw attempts in the league. Burton from the corner. Short. Usman tip won't go. Reddish has it for the Clippers. Cam Reddish, he'll stop and pop. Missed it to the left.
Yeah, Moore mistimed his jump right there. He probably could have had an easy offensive rebound and a putback.
Watson stepping into a 3. Long rebound goes to House, and you know where he's headed. Right to the rim. Blocked by Watson, but a foul going to be called. I think they're going to get Williamson.
Yeah, I was going to say, Watson did not foul him. Yeah, it's on Williamson. Yeah, because Watson got all ball right there, but Williamson right there hacked down the arm.
So House back to the line. House with 9. Averages 19 and a half. He had 28 in their last game as he hits another free throw. 3 for 4 at the line. He's into double figures with 11. To shoot. Williamson fires off the iron. Reddish with the rebound. And Reddish 9.5 rebounds now. And a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Burton this time for his 2nd. That puts the hustle into the penalty. So the Clippers will go to the line here as Moore will shoot. Isaiah Moore 1 for 1 at the line, 4 points, just picked up today. 25-year-old out of Fresno State who also played at Southern Miss and St. John's. 3rd team this year after playing for Mexico City and Greensboro. And he gets the free throw to go. So a half dozen in his Clippers debut. Burton, and he's fouled. Salas called for that foul. That is his third, and Burton will go to the line for the first time tonight. Tyler leading the Hustle with 12 points. And he leaves the free throw short. Leads them in scoring on the year at over 21 a game now. Baseline shot is good right there for Hunter Salas. And the lead is back to double digits. The Clippers with the 11-point advantage. Timeout Hustle in the third. (77-66) Clippers. So we talked about the fact that here on Hustle and Hounds Night that you got your dog at Hustle and Hounds Night.
That's Sally. That's when I went and picked her up. That's when I went and picked her up from Blue Sky Rescue. It's me and Sally. That was February of 2023. That was her at Hustle and Hounds. That's her at Hustle and Hounds. And then we have that is her now. That's little Sally.
Good looking dog.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl. She's about 50 pounds. And she's a couch potato.
Tyler Burton drains a three.
Just like her old man. She likes to lay around. She's a snuggle dog. But she loves her walks and everything. She was very happy today. I had pictures of her. She, Cam Reddish makes one right there. She very excited now that she looked outside. First of all, it's like high 50s today. And she looked outside and she said, oh my gosh, I can see my yard.
Yeah.
There's no snow or ice. And she rolled. She just rolled in the yard. Loved it.
Yeah, walking the dog has been rough the last couple of weeks with the ice.
Well, we haven't done it.
I fell one time. I only fell once doing it.
Yeah, we did not do it. We just she found parts of the yard to do her thing. Like there were other parts where there was some grassy area.
Cam Reddish having himself a good game with 12 and 6 now. Burton out to Gilliard. Gilliard into the lane. Good fake up and under. Goes to Usman, and he traveled. Kind of got spun around there. Wasn't really ready for the pass, and then just kind of had nowhere to go. And had the wrong pivot foot. Really, he turned the wrong way on that pivot foot. Under 3 minutes to go in the third, and House fouled again. And he'll go back to the line. That'll be his 5th free throw attempt. And he's good again. Burton, quick release on the three. Offensive rebound. Usman puts it back in with the baby hook.
Nice job, Usman. You know, there's a couple times tonight Usman has really thrown his size around there down low. He's got 8 points now.
Reddish trying a little pocket pass right there, but Moore couldn't quite reach it. It's a turnover.
So Burton and Brown are the only two hustle players in double figures. The next closest are Watson and Usman off the bench, both with 8.
13 turnovers now for San Diego to 9 for the Hustle. Hustle with a 2-point advantage in points off turnovers at 12-10. Gilliard down the lane, throws it up off the glass. No, rebound tipped out to Reddish. Hustle with 25 fast break points, 25-7 in fast break points. That's what's kept them around in this game. Trailing by 11 here as we go under 2 minutes to play in the third. Here goes House again, now kicking to Telfort. Back to House with 5 to shoot. House, pull up mid-range jumper is good.
Wow.
So they've extended the lead back out as Brown is fouled. A little 15-5 run here has opened this back up to a 13-point game, but Charlie Brown Jr. will go to the line as we watch House with that pull-up again.
That is a really tough shot right there by House.
Yeah, the dude averaged. It's really crazy because in the tip-off tournament, he only had 3 games of double digits. And now in the regular season, he's averaging nearly 20 points per game. It's a completely different player from the tip-off tournament to now. And again, doing it all off the bench. Has not started a game, and he leads them in scoring.
You know, some of these guys, they take a little time to adjust or take a little while for them to get going. You know, there was a former Hustle player we had. Remember Zion Pullen?
Yeah.
Like, he started off just kind of, when he was with Sioux Falls, it was just a little slow. And then it was like, once he got to the showcase, he just started going crazy, and it carried over to when he played for the Hustle before he got injured, too. So some of these guys just takes them a little bit in the season to get going.
And there he goes again.
Yep.
And there's 2 more.
Right by the Hustle defense all the way for a layup.
He's up to 17 now.
If you're the Hustle, you want to be careful. See, that's a bad shot. Like, you want to be careful here. And you don't want, there's a minute left, which is a minute 9 left, which is a lot of possessions in the G League. It can be. You don't want this thing to start to slip away from you a little bit. Largest lead for San Diego is 14. With a bucket here, they will have their largest lead at 15 or 16.
House again on the drive. Tried to kick it out, and it's stolen by Brown. Ahead to Burton. Salas the only one back, and he'll let Burton lay it in.
That's what the Hustle needs right there. Turnover and an easy bucket.
Seven fast break points now. And Salas trapped, gets rid of it. The House, 6 to shoot. Telfort in the corner, couple of fakes, fly by 3, won't go down. Lovering has the board.
You know, that was good enough defense right there by Tyler Burton. He just kept trying to somewhat contest, and it just threw Telfort off enough that it made him kind of rush his shot and never totally got it set.
A 3 or 4 second differential here. Crockrell into the lane to Hinton. Steps out to the corner. Tries the 3. Little too strong. Telfort the rebound. 3 seconds to go. Telfort from midcourt. Good if it goes, but it will not go. So we go to the 4th, and the Clippers have their double-digit lead. 86-75. San Diego on top after 3. Well, we mentioned earlier with these Hustle and Hounds uniforms that the Hustle are wearing tonight, you can buy these jerseys. And they are sharp-looking jerseys. Yeah, these are fantastic. Love these. Always my favorite jerseys. And all you got to do is scan the QR code right there.
Is that all I got to do?
For the opportunity to bid on these game-worn jerseys from the Hustle tonight.
Oh, my gosh. I scanned the QR code. Look at that right there. Oh, my gosh.
Even John Roser can do it.
Even I can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. And you know what? Let's see if the Hustle can do it. And that's come back from 11 down here in the fourth quarter.
See if we can make them game-worn winning jerseys.
Yes, absolutely. So, I will say for the Hustle, here's some little trend to look for this game. In the first quarter, the Clippers had 2 turnovers. In the second quarter, they had 9 turnovers. In the third quarter, just 3 turnovers. So it appears first and third quarter, low number turnovers. Second quarter, high turnovers. Maybe that comes back in the fourth, too.
By the way, the proceeds from those jerseys, that goes to Blue Sky Dog Rescue as well. That's where those proceeds are going when you're buying those jerseys. So you're helping out a great cause in getting one of those great jerseys.
Yeah, big shout out to Donna and Teresa at Blue Sky. That's where I got my dog, Blue Sky Rescue.
Five to shoot for Salas. Runner throws it high. No. Crockrell comes out of there with it. He's in a hurry. Crockrell going to take it himself all the way to the rim with the left hand. He just got Alako out of his way and laid it in. Matt Alako, one of their starters, has still not taken a shot in this game. In 14 minutes, no field goal attempts.
Yeah, it's great, especially with a game where, well, one, he starts, but two, like, there's just not a lot of players in this game. There's only 9 available for each team. So everybody's getting real minutes. Everybody has played double-digit minutes tonight.
And that one thrown away by Burton.
Yeah, Usman and Moore have played the fewest minutes of each team, and they still played 12.
This is Alako right here up top. Now Salas. Fremantle for 3. He struggled shooting the basketball from beyond the arc, but he'll try another. The reload 3 goes down. I had to go and say it, didn't I?
Yep.
As soon as I said he's struggling, he knocks one in. He's now 2 for 8. Or it could be 2 for 9 in the game.
He actually turned to you and said, they call me 3-mantle. That's a late whistle,
Boy,
but
that's about as late as it gets.
Yeah, the Clippers were already past half court.
They're about scoring on the break at the other end. I know you guys got to come back. I forgot there was a foul back here. Oh yeah, there was an obvious foul. Yeah, they'll be getting started. Is that 9 or 9:30?
I think it's a 9 game. Both nights, I believe it's a 9 o'clock start. And here is here's some good news, which we expected, but it is now confirmed. Scottie Pippen Jr. making his season debut tonight for the Memphis Grizzlies. But Kyle Anderson, illness, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out. They just said rest.
Walter Clayton Jr. New guys, they'll be other than Kyle Anderson.
Yeah.
This one knocked out of bounds.
Excited to see Walter Clayton Jr.
Yeah, he was so good last year at Florida.
Yeah, like the Grizzlies got, it's touted as they got 3 first-round picks in this deal. Well, they essentially got 4 because Walter Clayton was the Jazz's first-round pick. One of their first-round picks.
Fremantle. Close on that one. They don't call him Fremantle on that one.
They don't.
Burton wanted a foul.
Yeah, they had a right to get a foul on that one. That was a bump right there from Fremantle on that drive. Off
the offensive rebound by Lovering. Crockrell couldn't get the shot to go. Still a 10-point game. by Lovering.
Nice job.
Hustle
right
on the
there.
run. Charlie Brown Jr. scoops it up. No. Rebound tipped around. Burton had it knocked away. And Olako on the floor got it out of there. And now we're going to get a foul on Burton. And Burton can't believe he didn't get a call. And
Starting to get a little physical out here in the fourth quarter.
Burton is probably not far from a technical. Are they call that a take foul? Burton with his third foul. He's going to go to the bench. He's frustrated. And Reddish into the game for Fremantle. They could have actually probably called that a take foul the way because he did not make a play on the ball there at all. House turns the corner. Foul and a goaltending call as well. So count the bucket, and House will go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. See, he was already off the glass before Lovering blocked it. And that was not going to go. That was nowhere close to going in. But House again, just super aggressive in driving. 19 points now, chance to make it 20. Right at his average. It's his 8th game of 20 or more in the regular season. He's never had a 20-point game in the tip-off tournament. He's got 8 in the regular season as inside Hinton scores there on the pick and roll.
House he had 7 at halftime, so he's got 13 here in the second half, and we've still got 8 minutes left to go in the game.
He came in with 4 straight of 25 or more. Nice feed this time as he sets up Salas for the bucket inside. Nate Hinton through the paint, too hard off the glass, but Crockrell there for the follow.
Good job by Crockrell right there to follow that one up on the offensive glass. Some second chance points for the Hustle. That was a 29 fast break points in this game. Wow.
Three ball. Again, it's House. And House with a shimmy towards the Hustle bench. He's feeling it in this second half. He's got 23, and the lead matches the biggest of the game at 14 for San Diego. Sweet deals are meant to be shared. Celebrate love in basketball with the Hustle Sweetheart Package, including 2 all-inclusive floor seats at select Memphis Hustle home games in February, starting at just $100. That's 2 courtside experiences for you and that special someone with food and beverage included for just $100. Visit memphishustle.com for tickets. And when we're talking food and beverage, that we're talking about the famous Lander Center cookies
and
included.
And all you had to do was scan that QR code, which Eli, I did again. If I can scan the QR code, and seriously,
are you going to share with me? Are we going to sit together in this Sweetheart Package?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm engaged. You're married, but like, sure, why not?
Well, here's what I will guarantee: we will be sitting next to each other. At those games.
We absolutely will be sitting next to. We already get courtside seats
That's
next to
right.
each other.
They don't even make us pay the $100.
They pay us to be here. What a life.
Williamson out top with a three. Lucas Williamson has found the stroke. 3 for 5 now beyond the arc tonight. 11-point game. Still a lot of time left here for the Hustle. Reddish.
Oh my God. Oh, did he get his head? No, he's okay. Okay.
My goodness.
I thought Salas hit his head on the court right there, but he didn't. If he did, he would not have popped up that fast.
Hunter Salas coming with bad intentions off a great pass from Reddish. Usman. Oof. Oh, that was really, he came really close to getting that.
Yes, he did. That would have been his second body this game. He caught Lawson Lovering in the first quarter.
The free throw is good for Salas. They are now 12 for 13 at the line. As Watson had it knocked away, but it's picked up by Hinton, and then he's fouled by Reddish. Weirdly enough, the Hustle were a very good free throw shooting team. They were one of the best free throw shooting teams in the league in the tip-off tournament. However, in the regular season, the exact opposite. They are last in the league in free throw percentage, 67.9%. Tonight, they're 5 for 7. And teams shoot against them 82%, which is, they have the worst free throw defense in the league, too.
And it's been even worse tonight.
Yeah, they're 12 of 13. It's just weird.
Something Coach Santacola's got to work on in his team. You got to defend free throws better.
Teams just don't miss free throws against the Hustle.
Oh, man, that was a bad pass right there by House. That's going to be Hustle ball. Hustle, look, you're not out of this at all. There's still plenty of time left. Let's get this one to single digits right here.
15th turnover of the game for San Diego. 10 for the Hustle. Watson's three, front iron. Usman battled for the rebound, but it comes down to there to Salas. Salas all the way to the rim again. Williamson straight away again, he hits.
Nice shot, top of the key three, Lucas Williamson. He looks a lot more confident with that shot tonight. It is just catch, rise, fire, and he is scorching the nets now. 4 of 6 from 3.
Speaking of scorching the nets, Polikitis, that is his 6th of the night.
Oh, and he's giving stink face. He just gave stink face to the Hustle.
He's 6 of 8, so that's his 6th game of the season with at least 6 made threes. It's his 7th game of 20 or more points. Burton right down the lane. Runner won't go. Salas out of the pack with the basketball on the run. Salas again, all the way down the lane. Had it blocked by Williamson. Gilliard the other way. Watson, 3 ball, no. And Reddish will slow it down for the Clippers as we approach 4 minutes to go. Hustle have had a lot of those opportunities and good looks that just haven't gone down. They're 11 of 36 from 3.
Yep.
Just 41% overall from the field. Lovering and Brown back into the game. Meanwhile, Paul Hewitt will bring the funk back in.
We gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Can't fake the funk.
Gilliard with a steal. And he'll take it the distance.
Telford, bad lazy pass right there, stolen by Gilliard.
16 turnovers for 16 points. House for 3. Got it. Boy, has he been big in this second half. 26 now for House. Lead back to 14 with 3:45 to go. The Clippers looking for their 4th win in their last 5 games. Have a 14-point lead with 3:45 to go. Jalen House now up to 26 points to lead all scorers. That makes it now 5 straight games of 25 or more for House. The 6-foot, 24-year-old guard out of New Mexico. Having himself a big second half and another big game. 7 of 11 from the field. Gilliard, tough baseline shot. Rebound goes to Polakidis, and a foul going to be called on Lovering.
And he's going to get free throws.
Yeah,
or
also
free throw.
In the penalty. That's 20 fouls on the Hustle.
You know, they had it at 11 with 6:11 to go. Fast forward about 3 minutes, and it's 14. Like, that was kind of a chance you could have cut it down a little bit. It's not. I mean, he makes this one. Now you're looking at 16 points with 3.5 to go, and that's tough sledding in this league. In any league, really.
And Polakidis does hit the free throw, so that is their biggest lead of the game now. They had the 14-point lead back in the first quarter. Burton finds Lovering, and he scores over Moore. Timeout taken here by Paul Hewitt. With 3:22 to go, and the Clippers with the 14-point lead. Hewitt calls the timeout as he'll get Fremantle back in the game. Evan Gilliard is really giving it to Evan Singletary, one of the officials. That shot he threw up on the baseline, he thought he threw up a wild shot because he thought he got fouled, and he never got the call, and he has not let Evan Singletary hear the end of it since. Hustle now with 3:22 to go, running out of time. They need some stops and they need some scores in a hurry. Clippers just 2 team fouls. Hustle are already over the limit.
Yeah, I think you would like to have this down to probably 10 or 9 by the time that clock says 2.5 minutes. So you need to stop, score fast. Preferably a turnover in there.
Reddish looks over the top to Telford.
That's a foul.
And he can.
And that's the problem. You're already even the bonus. So, I mean, like, and they're shooting free throws. Free throw.
And they're 13 out of 14 at the line. Telfort's 3 for 3. Came in at just 69%, but he's 3 for 3 tonight. Hustle trying to avoid a 4th straight home loss as Telfort misses the free throw. So they do get the stop in the end. Can they get the score now? Lovering, Burton, Brown, 3 ball, no. Cam Reddish with a double-double. His first 12 points, 10 rebounds for the veteran. Three to shoot. Will they get it up in time?
Nope.
They will not. That'll be the 17th Clipper turnover. They've got 7 more turnovers. However, the Hustle with only 3 more points off turnovers than the Clippers. They'll try and add to that total here. Gilliard probing, gets through the lane, banks it in. As we approach the 2-minute mark, still a 12-point game. Gilliard puts it away from House, but House able to recover. Now he'll stop and pop. Long rebound to Reddish, who tried the no-look to Fremantle and threw it away. And now...
And no foul was called.
I guess they're just 2 guys going for the loose ball, and Reddish ends up with it. Everybody just kind of stopped, and Gilliard, who was not happy earlier. You see here, what's... Yeah, I don't really think that is a foul. It's just kind of 2 arriving at the ball together. Just one is a lot smaller than the other. Reddish actually got to the ball first.
Yeah, he did.
As Funk hits the free throw.
One shot.
As they shoot both of them, since we're inside the final 2 minutes, and he connects on both. Gilliard, elbow jumper won't go. Fremantle the rebound. And the Hustle. Look like it will be a 4th straight home loss. They'll drop to 1-5 at home. Reddish. 5 to shoot. Burton rebounds the miss. Gilliard. House at the other end. No foul called there. Funk picks up the rebound and puts it in. House not happy this time. Burton drains a 3. That's 20 for Burton. That's his 15th time scoring 20 or more. .41 seconds to go. Jump ball here with House and Gilliard. Little man's jump ball. Man, House wins it. It's 5'10" versus 6 foot. You don't see many of those jump balls.
Not at all.
Funk, wide open corner 3. He goes into double figures with a dozen. 7 players in double figures now for the Clippers. Hinton hits the 3. That's 7 hustle players in double figures as well. So each team with only 9 guys, and each team with 7 guys in double figures. That's an 8-second violation there as House took too long getting it across the timeline. So 18 guys have played in the game. 14 of them are in double figures. 2 others have 8. The other 2 guys have 8 each.
Oh, really? We're going to do this.
And now we're going to get a foul. And we've got some pushing and shoving here as now Gilliard.
Well, I think
Gilliard going after Fremantle. Again, Gilliard, the frustration was bound to boil over.
Yeah, Fremantle like chopped on him. This is great. There's 8.7
Now
seconds.
now we're gonna get a review of this to see. Gilliard has been very frustrated here in this 4th quarter. See there, Kelsey Reynolds and AJ Ganelli are going to take a look and see. As we'll take another look.
So Fremantle ends up chopping down on him.
Fremantle puts
That's
the
just
arms
a
out
foul.
and hits Lovering.
That's
kind of
just
in
a
the
foul.
face.
Okay.
Right there, Lovering is.
And then watch this. Yeah, that right
yeah.
there. Yeah. Well, Gilliard's been mad for a while.
Yeah,
and then when he
he's been
really
very
didn't get the
frustrated.
call right there with Reddish running into him. I mean, yeah.
They did call the foul, correct?
Yeah, they called the foul. So we're probably going to get Gilliard's going to shoot. Gilliard's going to shoot a free throw, and then we'll get offsetting tags.
Yeah, it's probably going to be at the
Double technicals, jump ball, etc.
No, it'll be.
Or Clippers
No,
ball.
it'll be Gilliard shooting the free
Gilliard
throws
shooting
from the
free
foul.
throw, yeah, and then it'll be Clippers ball, yeah. We'll get text on Gilliard and Fremantle. Gilliard's still going to shoot free throws.
It's just a resuming from his free throws. If that's the case, they go with it. Let's see. Same 2 teams Sunday afternoon.
1 o'clock, Super Bowl Sunday.
So we'll see if any of this carries over to Sunday. A couple of days to cool down. Kick off Super Bowl Sunday, 1 o'clock game here, and then get ready for the big game. So they're both ejected.
I think that's not a bad idea. So who shoots the free throw? For Gilliard.
So I guess that would be. Is that is that like an injury situation? I don't know if the Clippers get to select the person or if it's just whoever replaces him in the game. So now this is where the security's got to make sure the guys don't. They're trying to keep, because Gilliard's hanging out over towards the Clipper tunnel, and they're trying to get him to go to the correct tunnel so that Fremantle. Also, they might. It looks like the Clippers as Gilliard again. Now, if you're Gilliard, you got to get no good comes. See, I think this is only a jump ball. But they are challenging apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, Paul Hewitt is challenging the foul call, and I think this is a jump ball. I don't think this is actually a foul.
That looks like a jump ball right
Yeah,
there.
I thought live when it happened, that's what I thought they were going to originally call was a jump ball, but they did call the foul, but he's challenging that. So we may not have to worry about who shoots free throws. The only question will be who jumps, who does the jump ball. If that's what they call it.
Right.
I don't know who gets to jump for Gilliard. I mean, there's body contact there, but I
marginal. That's
What was? Well, we got no explanation.
On Funk.
Oh, they called the foul on Funk. I didn't even see Funk. Where was Funk?
Where was Funk on that? Do we have a replay of that again?
Can we watch that again? I didn't even see another person involved in that play.
And Lovering is shooting free throws.
Let's see it.
Okay, so he's right here.
Well, Lovering because they get to choose who shoots the free throws. And obviously they're going to choose the guy who's 30-something%, although Lovering is 2 for 3 tonight.
Crazy.
But I didn't see Funk do anything.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I did not see Funk.
We're just making stuff up now. We're like, we got to give them some free throws, otherwise they're just going to be mad. And we got to do this again on Sunday. So if any of these officials are back, if it's a whole new officiating crew, I'm sure they'll warn them, hey, things got a little chippy. And Lovering all of a sudden has turned into Steph Curry from the free throw line.
Yes,
he's gone from Wilt Chamberlain to Steph Curry in one night.
He was 8 for 26 coming in. He is 3 for 4 tonight. And now we got a sub coming in.
Oh, we're subbing too.
Boy, Paul Hewitt is coaching out this last 8 seconds here.
Oh, they didn't have 5 guys on the court.
Oh, okay. Because one of the guys got kicked out. They forgot to replace Fremantle, who's in the locker room.
He hit it. He's 4 or 5 from the free throw line.
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, like everyone was standing around like he was going to shoot another one. All right, now this game's going to come to an end. Things got a little weird there at the end. In the end, it's an 11-point Clippers victory, 116-105. They go to 9-11. They've won 4 of their last 5. Hustle fall to 3-14 on the year. They have now lost 4 straight here at home. And again, the same 2 teams will do battle Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And the Hustle, despite 31 fast break points, they come up short once again in this one.
Yeah, when you look at it, the second quarter was really their big quarter, and then it kind of slipped out of their hands towards the end of the second quarter, and that's why San Diego was able to build an 8-point lead there at halftime. But the Hustle had it down like low single digits there for most of the second quarter, and that's because they were able to force 9 turnovers in that quarter. And then just really could never force that many the rest of the game. They only forced 10 total the rest of the game other than that second quarter. So they were able to get out and run. I think also Poulakidis just too much from 3, and then Jalen House in the second half. He only had 7 at halftime, so 19 in the second half for Jalen House. He was unbelievable tonight and really kind of took over this game.
Yeah, his 5th straight game of 25 or more. He finishes with a game-high 26. Poulakidis with 22, including 6 of 8 from 3. Burton leads the way for the Hustle with 20 points. 116-105, the final. We'll talk to you again Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Same 2 teams. Good night, everybody.
This copyrighted broadcast of the NBA G League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA G League.